and welcome to Nick Pick. This is, of course, Nick Orto coming to you on Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And I just saw The Phantom Menace again. And now, during the Star Wars marathon I'm doing, I will be doing my in-depth overview of the main story, the good, the bad, and the and such. All the way to lead up to episode 9, Rise of the Skywalkers. And the first one was, of course, The Phantom Menace. Now, is The Phantom Menace good? Sort of. And to be frank, it's, well, to basically give the overview, a blockade has happened on the planet of Naboo, in which the Supreme Chancellor, who's like the president-ish of the galaxy, basically sends 2 ambassadors to alleviate terms of a blockade that has happened on Naboo, which was the Trade Federation. And after finding out that, oh crap, these 2 are not ambassadors but 2 Jedis, they decided to say, yeah, we gotta get rid of these guys fast. So the 2 Jedis, which is Qui-Gon Jinn, portrayed by Liam Neeson, and Obi-Wan Kenobi by Ewan McGregor, basically snuck down to Naboo, where they meet up with Jar Jar Binks, who is portrayed by Ahmed Best, and goes talk to the head Gungan called Boss Nass to get a shuttle, or to get a transport to Theet, the Naboo capital. And where they go and they rescue Padme, well, Queen Amidala, who is, of course, portrayed by Natalie Portman. Now, during this time, they may, on the way out, they do get hit by a blaster, and that takes out their shields. And thanks to a nice, robust little droid that we all know and love, that plucky little droid that we know, R2, they get to Tatooine, where they meet up with a very young 9-year-old Anakin Skywalker, portrayed by Jake Lloyd. Which they of course, young Annie basically goes and wins the pod race, and goes back to, and they fly back to Coruscant, where they meet up with the Jedi Council and the Grand Senate, in which Senator Palpatine, who was portrayed by Ian McDonald, I believe. If not, please post the right name in the comments below. Says bureaucrat crap, yada yada yada. But back at the Jedi Temple, where we see Mace Windu, who's portrayed by Samuel L. Jackson, which, this is a PG, I will not say what most people say about his name, for the time being. So, with that, they find out the boy does have very good possibility to be the one to bring balance to the Force. Queen Amidala says, listen, you guys are basically acting like idiots, and says, I gotta go back and they go back. Darth Maul, who's portrayed also by Ray Park, is there. Meet up with and big huge battle. Young boy, well, Anakin hides in a ship, flies up into space, takes out the main control ship. I don't know why there wasn't like a secondary one to be as a relay that could pick up the transmission. That's why I would have brought a couple of control ships just in case. So if one goes down, the other two can pick up the load. You know, that's what I would have done. Well, anyhow, Qui-Gon gets killed. Obi-Wan goes into full-on I will kick your butt mode to Darth Maul. Cuts Darth Maul in half, and basically we see that Obi-Wan becomes Anakin's teacher, and Obi-Wan becomes full-on Jedi Knight. And big huge celebration happens. Boss asks, I do not know who the actor that did the voice of Boss Nass is, and which 9 times out of 10, if I go and check on my computer right now, I would know, but I digress. So, overall, does it still stand up to the test of time now to back in 99 when it was made? Sort of. The CG, yeah, still somewhat is good. Jar Jar Binks still is as annoying as ever. But I mean, to start off with a good center of the Star Wars, it was not bad. So, stay tuned for episode 2, the Attack of the Clones, and also stay tuned for my next review for Star Wars Marathon, and may the 4th be with you, and Chewie punch it! Talk to you later. Bye.